Hi, welcome to another Q&A where I answer your questions to do with e-commerce and online business. And in this video, we're going to specifically look at what industries do well with social media marketing. We are here again in our recording studio. Yes, welcome to it. You can see in the background there, that's the pink couch we use on all of our Jersey videos. And if you've ever wondered where we shoot them in here, which is the same room where we shoot all of the e-commerce mastery course as well. So you may start to recognize and start to become familiar with the environment in which I now found myself. Anyway, enough of that waffle. Let's get into today's question. So what industries see the most benefit from social media marketing? Great question, right? Especially if you're thinking about doing social media marketing or you've done it and it's not really worked. Were you in the right industry to do it? Is that the reason why it didn't work? Or if you're going to start it, well, am I just going to throw money down the toilet because I'm not in the right industry? Great question. However, I think it's the wrong question. And the reason why I think it's the wrong question is because I'm not convinced that social media marketing or successful social media marketing comes down predominantly to what industry you're in. It comes down to how well you know your customer. That, my friend, is the secret to good social media marketing. So let me put it to you this way. I think those that profit from social media marketing, those that do really well, understand their customers really, really well. And I've seen that work across loads of different industries, right? I've seen that work in the beauty industry, which is what we do. You take somebody like Trinny Woodall, who started Trinny London. Started her makeup business just by doing YouTube videos showing people how to put makeup on. Build up her audience, and lo and behold, she now has a successful online business selling makeup, right? So I know it works in that industry. She knew her customers, she knew who they were, she knew what they wanted to know, and so did videos showing them how to do that. So it works in the beauty industry. It works in, say, the online course industry. A lot of online courses will advertise using Facebook. I am one of them, right? Or will advertise using LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever social media platform where the customers are. And that's the key point right there. It's not the industry, it's understanding your customer. So if I'm going to sell beauty products, I know my customers are on Facebook, and I know they're on Instagram, and I know they're on YouTube. So I'm going to go and promote in those three environments. My customers aren't on Snapchat, at least not yet. So there's no point in me spending money trying to market to people on Snapchat. But then you take something like eCommerce Mastery, which is our online course, which we promote, and it's a great course because it shows people everything they need to know about e-commerce. It's all the stuff that I've learned since 2002, which is a really long time, doing e-commerce and shipping millions of products around the world, right? We've taken all of that stuff and put it into a course, an online course, and it's a great course and I'm really proud of it. But if I don't understand my customer, I'm never really going to be able to sell it because I don't know where they are. I don't know how to promote them. And it's not a case now if I just put it on the web, somebody will find it, because that's not true. I have to go and tell people what to do. And that's obviously a very different industry to, say, the beauty industry. But the principle is still the same, right? How well do you know your customer? That is what makes successful social media marketing, in my opinion. So 2 questions to think about when thinking about all of this, right? Number 1, how old is your typical customer? What's their typical age? And the reason this is important is because actually the demographics of social media platform changes depending on their age. So if they're quite young, if they're teenagers, you need to be thinking about Snapchat. My beauty customers are definitely not teenagers, so we don't do anything on Snapchat. But I know a lot of them are on Facebook, and I know an awful lot of them are on Instagram. So I definitely want to focus on those 2 platforms, right? Because they're the age groups where those hang out. So think about, how old are my customers? Are they male? Are they female? What sort of platform do those customer groups hang out in? Because that is a social media marketing platform you want to be advertising on and promoting yourself on. Okay, so question number 1, how old is my customer? So question number 2 is, what is your product? Okay, so you've thought about a little bit about your customer, but think a little bit also about your product. So coming back to the beauty business, a well-placed prop. So coming back to this, right? I know that Although this moisturizer here is the same as any moisturizer in the world, I know if we do a video showing you how to apply this moisturizer, thousands of people will watch it. I'm not necessarily teaching anything new, but people are interested in that kind of content. So doing a video on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram makes sense for my beauty business, right? If I'm doing, say with my web design company, and I want to go and reach new people, well, my products say are web design services. Well, I don't necessarily need to do a video about that, but I do want to go and connect with people, say via LinkedIn, because that's where my clientele are hanging out, right? So knowing who my customers are and knowing the type of product that I'm selling to them or wanting to promote and understanding the best way of promoting that type of product, well, two sure questions that are going to lead me to doing well with my social media marketing. And of course, you can take this even further. You could go, right, well, I'm going to start to survey my customers and I'm going to survey them on a regular basis, which we actually do, by the way, at Jersey, just so I can understand them an awful lot more, so I can connect with them an awful lot easier and an awful lot better on social media platforms. So all of that said, and in conclusion, successful social media marketing, I think, comes down to knowing your customers. It's not just about your industry. It's not just about your product and all of those other things that we think it could be about. Predominantly, it is about how well you know and understand your customer and being where your customer is. Okay, so get on it. I hope that has answered your question. And if you've got any questions to do with e-commerce or online business, let us know. We love to answer them. Or if you would like to know more about the e-commerce mastery course, if you are in the world of e-commerce and think, actually, it could be a really cool thing to get mentored in e-commerce, I like the sound of that. Sounds like it's going to be cool. And let me tell you, it is going to be cool. It's a really cool course. Like I say, we're so proud of it. Check out the website, mattedmondson.com. All the information is there. Thanks for watching this video. I hope your questions have been answered, and I will see you in the next video.